Hello, use that tube. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Ashley. This is Smoked Eyes and Loud Lips, where we'll predominantly talk about eyeshadow, lipstick, everything else in between. Today, we'll be talking about the Rose Quartz palette by Huda Beauty. Look at this little stunner. So when I first seen this palette, I really wasn't bothered about it. Just didn't seem like something I'd be interested in. Then I seen a review on it and seen the shadows swatched, and I had to admit I was extremely impressed. Best on ground is Gratitude, which is a matte, so it's like a dusty rose. Happiness, which is like a, I'm really not very good at describing colours. It's a pink. This Blissful is a shimmer that's got a browny undertone with like a bluey pinky shimmer through it, which is probably one of my favourite types of shimmer when it's got a brown base. And I'm very enthused about this shade Energized, which is just like a satiny brown, I don't want to say bronze, again with the describing of colours, really not very good at it. But yeah, very beautiful. So I'm going to be using this palette today. I'm very excited. Okie doke. So I've already done my base. I really don't like my eyebrows today, and I really don't like my hair. I did say that I was getting it done Easter Saturday, but I actually got my appointment wrong. So I'm getting it done this Saturday. Alright, so I'm going to go in with, I think I want to do like a halo eye, so I think I'm going to go in with Gratitude all around the perimeter. So do a bit of a halo with that. With this is a Real Techniques brush, and it is a medium shadow brush. So I'm just going to tap it off. And I'm just going to do the outer corners. And then I think I'm going to do a closed halo, so we'll just do a little bit along the top above the hood. I'm really not vibing my eyebrows today. I put some brow gel through, and I feel like they've given us a bit Groucho Marxy. Groucho Marx, I don't even know who that is. I just use that reference because I remember getting my eyebrows tinted once when I worked in an office full of old guys, and when I walked, I got them done on my lunch break, and when I walked back in, that was what they called us. So it's just kind of stuck in my head now. I'm definitely going to have to deepen this up with something else because it's given very bruised tones, which is obviously not something that we want. I'm going to hate this look, I can just tell. Probably shouldn't even be doing makeup. I'm just having one of those weeks. It's a short week because we had Easter Monday, but by God, the world has made sure that I've got enough work to compensate for the fact that I wasn't there on Monday. I'm overworked, I'm underpaid, I'm tired, I'm dehydrated. Alright, how's that looking? Let's put a little bit more and build it up. So I'm just going in with tiny little bits, tiny little strokes. Packing that colour on there, but leaving obviously the centre of the lid free of product. I'm going to get a fluffy brush now and just buff the edges. So I was thinking about the earliest memory of makeup. Again, watching something and someone was talking about the earliest memory of makeup and going to like their mother's dressing table. I'm just going to put some of this underneath as well. Yes, so they were going to the mother's dressing table, and that was where they used to like look through all of the makeup and stuff like that. And my earliest memory of makeup and like being kind of fascinated in like the ritual of makeup and putting makeup on was that scene in The Little Mermaid when Ariel and Ursula are negotiating And she gets like a little, it's like a little clam, and she squeezes it and it's red. And she puts it on her lips. And I absolutely loved that scene. Absolutely loved it. I think there's a scene in Fantasia as well, where, what are they called? Half horses, half human. Centaurs? Is that what they're called? I don't know, is there a different word for if they're female? I don't know. But they're all getting ready in a, well, I think they're getting ready. This is my memory. It's been a fair while since I've seen Fantasia, but that as well. Anything like that. So obsessed with. What's her face from Oliver and Company, the poodle. She's got a dressing table, like seeing her getting ready and stuff like that. Loved stuff like that. Right, and I'm going to get a little brush and I'm going to deepen the edge here with, I think, I'm going with this aura. It's like a browny, reddy brown. I'm just going to deepen this bit here. I've started watching Betty Bean on Betty Jean on YouTube, and she does a lot of hairwise, and that's where I got this idea from. Go back in with the gratitude shade again, just off that around there like so. I might just take a little bit of that aura here and on the outer. So I have got a ridiculous amount of makeup coming, like embarrassing amount. It's all taken absolutely forever though, because it's coming out of the US. And they're still saying there's delays to COVID, which I don't actually think is correct. But yeah, everything is taken for ages. Right, Oh, I'm so flat today. I need to cheer up. All this beautiful makeup at my arsenal. At my arsenal? In my arsenal? That doesn't sound right, does it? So yeah, I just need to cheer up a little bit. Stop taking work so seriously. Because if I dropped dead tomorrow, they would be able to find someone to replace us. So, I just think I need to chill out, you know. Easier said than done though. Easier said than done. I have learned some things from the first YouTube video, which I was really happy with. It actually was received quite well. I have now got a towel on my dressing table because the noise of everything that I was picking up and putting down was just picking up on the camera, ridiculous. So I've got a towel down. I've got the brushes in one of the soft containers so they don't make loads of noise when I'm putting them back. And then I've got everything around us already. So I'm growing. I'm definitely growing. Right, what's this looking like? I'm not vibing this brush, it's crap. Let's get another brush. I am normally pretty good with changing my brushes regularly. These ones have only been used once before. Always clean your brushes, guys. Always, always. Buy as many brushes as you want because they're all, if you always put makeup on, they're always in rotation. And you'd better to have more brushes than too little and having to put makeup on with dirty brushes, because that could ruin, could make or break a makeup look really. And if you're struggling for time, as it is, and then you ruin it because you've used a dirty makeup brush, oh no. I always have issues with this eye. It's just this little bit here. It's just a little gap there. It just doesn't seem to go. It's like the other side looks okay, but then I can always notice it on this side. I'm just going to put some darker shadow in. It's like it's lighter than everywhere else. I don't know, man, I don't know. Right, okay, so this is looking a little bit pink-eye-ish. So I'm going to take an angle brush, not that one because it's dirty. This one will do, and I'm going to take the colour Mantra, which is the darkest colour. So what kind of colour is it? I don't think it's quite black, but I'm just going to put some of that here. Nope, that's not working either. I need a little tiny brush. This one, little pencil brush. And I'll smudge it in. This might actually be called a smudge brush. Yeah, it is, precision smudge brush. I'm just going to darken that a little bit, right on the lash line, because I feel like it needs it. I'm really not enjoying this look. Breathe, breathe. Right, I'm thinking maybe get it a little bit more pinky with some of the, I'm going to use Happiness. It's in the name, and I'm just going to use it here around the perimeter. Just give it that little bit more pinky vibes, because I think it's very maroony at the moment. Maroon, that's how the Australians say maroon, they say maroon, which is the weirdest thing ever about Australia, I think. I mean, there's plenty weird about Australia, don't get us wrong, I love living here. But maroon, the football team, and they call them the Maroons. But they only call them the Maroons because that's their colours, not because that's the name of the team. And we're just going to put a shimmer on to see if it makes it any better. So I'm definitely going to go in with that Blissful. Now I think I might use a glitter glue because I've heard that this can help. I've never used glitter glue before, so I'm going to give it a crack. So I'll put some on the back of my hand. I'm just going to put some here where I'm going to put the shimmers. So the question begs, do I use a brush or use my finger? I think I'm just going to use a brush. We'll see. Oh, I love that. That is sensational. Oh, that's pretty. Very, very pretty indeed. I wonder how it's picking up on camera. I think I've got glitter in my eyes now. Glitter in your eyes. I remember at my Christmas party, I don't know why, but I was in a group of people and we were standing talking about glitter. We might have been talking about like hen parties, like bachelorette parties. And I think I'd said like something about how I'd be outraged if somebody put glitter on us or got us to wear some sort of flower crown or glitter. And one of the guys in my team at work turned around and said to us, for somebody who hates glitter and professes to hate glitter as much as you do, I hear you say it at least once a day. So I don't know if that's true. And if I am, I think I'm talking about makeup because I love glitter in makeup and shimmers and stuff. Never used to, absolutely hated it, but now I'm like, yes, give me all of the glitters and shimmers. So I'm wondering if it's when I talk about makeup. It probably is because I talk about makeup a lot at work. So in a corner, let me have a look. I need a little brush, this one will do. I think I might go matte. So there's a shade called Cherished, which is a very light pink. So I'm just going to put a little here. That is so pigmented. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. I've got very deep inner corners here. I don't want to go too far in. Okay, so I'm I'm just going to pop off camera, I'm going to put some mascara on, and then I'm back and we'll do cheeks and lips. Okay, I'm back. I did put a little bit of House Labs gel pencil in Open Wide in the waterline. This was before they did their clean makeover on House Labs. And I also ended up moving the shimmer up to the brown one and then just dusted around with that pink happiness shade just to give it a little bit more of a softer feel, because I felt like it was quite grungy. Not that there's anything wrong with it. We all love a little bit of grunge, but I think with this palette, it's a pretty palette. So I kind of wanted a pretty look. Can you hear my partner stumbling around upstairs? Just stomps, 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 stomps. Okay, so I'm going to do a blush. I'm going to do a Patrick Tar. Love this packaging, but look how grimy it gets. I've not used this one yet. This is She's That Girl. How pretty is that? Keeping with the pretty theme. So, with this blush, you go in with the powder first, then you go over the top with the cream. Painted by Spencer, just put a video. My God, that's so noisy. Just put a video on his Instagram about it. It's a pretty colour though. Very pretty. A little bit of cold girl look. I hated that look when I was out. But I'd do it. I just hated I hated the trends of everyone wanting to look like they were tired. They were the tired coffee girl. They were sleepy. The crying makeup. What was that about? People were losing their minds. Okay, I think that's enough blush or powder. So I'm going to go in with the cream now. Just on a little angle brush. Just dot it over the top. Alright. Blush done. Might come back with a little bit more. I'm going to go in with the NARS. I can explain. Kookaburras sound like monkeys, right? They're not, they're birds. Nice Laguna on the perimeters of the face, just to warm it up a bit, because I feel quite pale. Along the jawline and down the neck. I also did my first live on Instagram this week. It's a lot of firsts for me at the minute, and I quite like it. I'm enjoying being brave. So I'll put some powder on so I'm not so shiny. Just a little bit. Smattering. Alright, I think we're good. Right, I'm going to just quickly put some lips on, and then I'm going to decide on whether I want to put some more blush on and whether I want a little bit more whether I want a little bit more blush on or I want to put some highlight on. Right, so I'm going to go in with Iconic Nude. Just line the lips. I wanted it to be a little bit warmer, so it's still a nude, but it's not as cool as Endless Cacao. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with Echo Valley from Kaleidos, and it's very cool. These are possibly one of my favourite lipstick formulas at the minute. Messed that up. Still can't figure out if you're allowed to swear on YouTube. Not that I actively want to swear. Nah, who am I kidding? I love swearing. I think it's just part of me charm. I never used to swear, and then I went and worked in a nightclub. And if anyone's ever seen the movie Coyote Ugly, it was kind of like that, except it was beach themed. And I never ever used to swear until I worked there. I'm trying to decide whether I like this lip. I think I do. I might just line it with this a little bit more just to warm it up. Right, I am going to put a tiny, 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 tiny bit of highlighter on. This is Cash Beauty. And this is Skin Glaze in Gold Beam. So I'm just going to put 2 little dots. And I'm going to put some more blush on because I feel like that has disappeared. Tin that tin. That's just not doing it for us. I need something with a little bit more pizzazz. Dior Backstage Glow Face palette, I should say. This little bad lad. I'm just going to go between the pink and the white. Yep, that's exactly what they're called, pink and white. They put a little bit here, and a little bit here, and a little bit here. I am going to have to go in with some more blusher. It's just not bright enough. Oh. Monkeys are back. I think this is it. I think this is the finished look. So has anyone else used this palette? What did you think of it? Did you like it? I've heard nothing but good things. Nothing but good things. I haven't heard anything negative about it. But let us know down below in the comments. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.